Okay, so you know what? Why don't we start on their backs? And lately I've been kind of mentioning, like, as we enter into our class, like, what's our ritual? Like, we're in yoga class now. So we can kind of give ourselves permission to let go of that to-do list and the email inbox. And, we're not driving and parking and walking into a studio, but we're logging into Zoom in the same web browser that we maybe just doing our email on. So let's give ourselves a ritual, give ourselves that signal that here we are, this is our time for our yoga practice. So whatever that is to you, bring it into your space. I'm going to bring it into mine. If you're lying on your back, just get comfortable. Let's begin to feel what it feels like to be in our body right now. Let's perhaps notice the rise and fall of the chest and the stomach. Perhaps noticing if it's tied to the breath when that chest rises and falls. And now bringing into our heart space, that heart that is connected with all others. Bringing in an intention for our practice, and perhaps the rest of the day. Maybe it's something we want to feel. Maybe something we even want to do. Let's bring it into our space. And we'll exhale, let it go. And then when you're ready, let's bring that left leg long, point and flex the foot a couple of times, maybe roll the ankle. And we'll bring the right knee into the chest and then come into our reclined pigeon. So our right ankle just below that left knee, across that thigh. Maybe you keep the leg long and you interlace the hands behind the back of the leg, or maybe you bring the knee into a bend, that left leg into a bend. Just hugging that right or that left leg in. Maybe you consciously kind of press that right knee away from the body, just moving the right knee, or maybe you press it with the hand. Feeling into that outer hip, maybe the back of the legs. We'll be here for another breath. Then on your next exhale, let's draw the shoulder blades off the ground. Keep the neck long and pull that chest and the shin towards one another. Being careful not to scrunch the shoulders, letting the shoulders still kind of hang back. So maybe the core is active a little bit. You might notice that the neck is active. We'll inhale to lower the upper back and the head back down to the floor. Now let's let go of the hands behind that from that left leg. Bring the arms overhead for just a breath. Keep the legs together. Bring the arms out like a T, or maybe on the chest and the stomach. And let's bring the legs over to the left. So the side of the left leg and that right foot maybe come to the ground. So we're kind of in a twist. The heart shining still towards the sky as much as you can, much as feels good. Kind of still keeping the legs, the right ankle and that left leg glued together. Just over to the left for a twist. A reclined pigeon. Integrating all of the birds today. One more breath. Now exhale with your core and with the power of the legs. Draw then back to the middle. Keep that left foot on the ground. Let's bring the right leg to the sky and the left leg to meet it. Let's point and flex the feet, move the ankles around. And now with that right leg long this time, bend the left foot, left knee, bring the foot below that knee. And then maybe you bring the hands behind the back of that right leg with the right leg long. You can bend that right leg, drawing that heel kind of towards the glute. And we'll pause here. You can press that left knee away, or maybe you keep the hands behind that right leg, drawing the legs into the chest. We'll be here for a couple of breaths. And then exhale to activate the core, draw that chest towards the shins, keep the spine and the neck long. So the back of the neck is active, chest is active, the shoulders are not in the ears, they're relaxed. Breathe in and out. Now we'll inhale to lower the shoulders down, the head down, and then when you're ready, when it feels right for you, we'll let go of the hands of that right leg and then let the feet and that right leg go over to the right. Maybe you bring the arms overhead this time. Maybe you keep the hands down on the belly or to the side. Maybe consciously pressing that knee away, like pulling that knee away with the outer left leg, or you could press that knee away. Breathe in. And now let's exhale to bring the right foot to the ground. The knee comes up. And then let's send our legs long. And from here, bring the hands to the side of the body. Let's point and flex the feet just to kind of stretch out the back of the leg. Now reach those fingers towards the toes. Maybe they grab the toes, maybe they don't. If they're on the toes, just kind of lift the shoulder blades off the ground, floating up. If they're not reaching the toes, just reach them towards the toes and draw the shoulder blades off the floor. It all depends on the length of your legs. It could be your arms, the proportions. It's nothing to do with whether you're good or bad at yoga, right? And now with the shoulder blades off the ground, let's point the fingertips to the sky and gently relax the shoulders. They're still off the ground, but we're more letting the shoulders settle. Now let's lower down the right leg to the ground, maybe halfway. The neck might feel more active as that right leg lowers. Now start to lower the left leg to meet the right. They're not on the ground yet, they're about halfway. And maybe we rock up to Navasana and drop the shoulders back like a little V. And then bend the knees, heels in line with the knees maybe. Let's bring our hands to prayer. From here, you might notice the belly drawn in. Keep the shoulders back. Let's bring both of our hands over to the right side. Maybe glance over the left shoulder. And hands over to the left side of that leg. Look over the right shoulder. Now let's do that 3 more times, a little quicker. So right side, look left side, look right side, look left side, look right. Last time, right side, look left side, look right. And now bring the hands to aim towards those toes, flex the feet towards the face, extend the legs long, bring the hands apart, palms to the sky, breathe in. And now let's try to roll up into a forward fold. Might be kind of tricky, but we're gonna just try it. I don't even know if it's possible from here. Let's just try it on. You could roll all the way back and then rock up. And exhale, fold it forward. Letting the back be long, the backs of the legs be long. And then any movements or wiggles, maybe you dip those knees down, straighten those legs out. And let's bend the knees and rise all the way up to meet in standing, Tadasana. Breathe in. Exhale, roll shoulders back. Ground the feet into the earth, especially that left foot. We're going to bring the right knee to bend and open it up to the side, finding our tree pose right off the bat. We're going to ground into this tree, create this tree for all the birds to fly toward, to land in today. Breathe in. And we exhale to bring the hands apart and sweep them up to sky. Now from here, let's bring that knee in, send the leg out straight in front. Maybe we reach those hands towards the foot again. Maybe you fold it forward. If you didn't reach your toes on your back, you might not be able to reach them here in standing, right? So it's not like your arms got longer, or leg got shorter. So let your hands come where they come. Maybe they're on the calf, and we'll fold over that leg. Maybe you bend the leg a lot or a little, folding over that leg that's extending out from the hip. Breathe in. And then let's exhale, bend that knee, lift the shoulders over the hips, come into the tree pose again, knee out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms to sky. Now let's bend that left knee just a little bit and bring that foot on top of that thigh. So now we're in a standing pigeon, any variation with those arms. So we did this on our back, now we're doing it standing. So maybe you press that knee towards the ground. Maybe you keep that knee where it is and you fold it forward, bringing the chest towards that shin again, but in a standing position. Let's breathe in and out. And then when you're ready, rise up. Maybe you slip that leg over to the side, finding tree pose again. Bring the knee in. Exhale, release the foot. Inhale, sweep the arms to sky. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. From here, let's find maybe a flat back, lengthening through the front of the body, feeling an opening in the chest maybe. Fold it forward, exhale. Inhale, let's step back to downward facing dog. Sending hips to the sky, heels to the floor. Breathe in and out. And now let's exhale, lower down the knees. So we're kind of in a hovering table. Let's pause here for a breath. Then exhale, straighten the legs. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in. And exhale, lower the knees, hover them over, kind of in a hovering table. Breathe in. Now ground that left foot. Lift the right foot off the ground. Maybe you send it back. So we're kind of in a weird little sunbird. And then back to downward facing dog with one leg in the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Maybe you make a circle with the knee. And now let's lower down that right foot. Ground the heels if you can. Inhale to lower those knees down. And then exhale to ground that right foot. And then inhale to extend that leg back, that left leg back. And now exhale, downward facing dog, bend the knee, stack the hips. And then maybe make a circle with that left knee. Breathing in and out. And now lower the left foot. Inhale, glance up at the hands. Step the left foot forward, and then step the right foot forward. Bend down as much as you want, and then we'll rise up to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Ground the right foot. Bend the left knee, send it out to the side. Exhale, Vrksasana, tree pose. Lowering those shoulder blades, letting them kind of glide down the back. Breathe in. And now we'll exhale, bend that right foot, right knee. Bring the left foot on top of that thigh. Come into your flying pigeon. Breathing in and out. Any variation with the hands. Inhale and exhale. Maybe noticing if you sit down deeper, maybe it's more across that left glute and that side of that left leg. You can exhale to fold it forward, drawing that chest towards the knee. Let's inhale, lifting up to stand. Keep that leg where it is. And then bring the knee forward, the left foot on the inside of that leg. And then we'll send it out in front of us. And then bring your hands maybe behind that thigh, behind the calf, or to the toe. And then we'll fold it forward over that extended leg. Getting our balance, letting go of ego, letting go of expectation. Breathing in. And now let's exhale, bend that knee. Hands come to the hips if you want. You can find your standing pigeon for another breath. And we'll rise up to that tree, leg on the outside, from the inside of that leg, back to middle. Ground the knee, Inhale, sweep the hands to sky. Exhale, fold it forward. And now let's step the left foot back. Pause here, kind of in our folded little lunge. Now step the left foot forward and let's step the right foot back. And then we'll do that one more time. Right foot forward, left foot back, left foot forward, right foot back, extending through the heel to stretch out the back of the leg. Now pivot that right foot down. Walk the hands towards that long edge of the mat. Keep that left foot pointing forward. Then when you're ready, let's inhale to rise up, Virabhadrasana. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Now let's exhale to come onto the heel of that left foot. So the left foot is on the heel, toes to the sky. Bring the right knee into a bend for our skandasana. This is our side lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, rock back to Virabhadrasana 2. Bring the arms out, short edge to short edge. Inhale. Let's exhale, straighten the leg, bring the hands above the head. Breathe in. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, straighten that leg, bring the toes to the sky. Exhale, side lunge over to the right. Inhale. Now exhale back to Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring that left hand on the inside of that foot. Pivot the right hand down. Come onto the ball of that right foot. We're going to step it forward, bending that left knee. Inhale, the right leg comes up, cross it over the left leg. Arms come up, eagle arms, right arm underneath, left arm on top. Breathe in. Inhale, Garudasana. You can exhale to bow, bringing those elbows towards the knee. Let's inhale, rise. Exhale, unwrap those eagle legs, step the right foot back, pivot the right heel down, come into a Virabhadrasana 2 with eagle arms. Breathe in. Exhale, release the arms, extending short edge to short edge. Breathe in. Exhale, the left hand come on the inside of that foot. Bring the right hand down, come onto the ball of the right foot. Step the left foot back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in and out. In and out. Let's inhale, step the right foot forward. And exhale to pivot that left foot down. Widening their feet for their Virabhadrasana 2. Walk the hands towards the long edge of the mat. Then when you're ready, lift up, grounding the feet, pressing the feet into the floor. And let's extend short edge to short edge. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Now exhale, straighten that front leg, toes to the sky, and then bend into the left and find your skandasana. The more you press that heel into the floor, the more you're going to feel on the inside of that thigh. The more active that heel is. Exhale, rock it forward, bend the knee, extend the arms. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten and rock it back, skandasana. One more breath. Exhale, let's come forward. Inhale to open the arms. Now exhale, bring the arm on the inside of the foot just for a breath. And exhale, bring that left hand down with the ball of that left foot. Breathe in. Exhale, rock forward, step that left foot up into the air, cross that left leg over the right, then bring that foot around the calf if it's accessible. Arms in front, left arm underneath, right arm on top, Garudasana. Breathe in. Maybe you exhale to fold into a folding eagle. Breathing in and out. And now let's exhale to unwrap that leg. Mindfully step it back. Pivot the heel open, that foot open. Arms come in front. Drop the hands down, finding Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, arms come above the head. Straighten that foot, or that leg. Pivot the foot towards the long edge. Bring the heels in. Keep those arms reaching to the sky. Pivot the toes out. Exhale. Goddess pose. Bring the hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arms out like a T. Exhale, bring the right arm on the inside of that right leg. Keep the knees reaching for the pinky edge. Left arm to the sky. Breathe in. Now exhale, it's kind of windmill all the way through. Left hand on the inside of that left leg, right arm to sky. Breathe in. Exhale. Exhale, bring the arms out like a T. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, hands to the hips, pivot the feet forward, and then let's tilt that pelvis back. Exhale, fold it forward. Maybe bringing the feet far, 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 far apart. And let's try this transition into crow today from our wide-legged forward fold. So maybe you bring those feet wide. Heel toeing wide, wide, wide. So the head kind of comes to the floor. Hands are underneath the shoulders. And now with our hands down, folding forward, shifting the weight kind of into the hands. Let's heel toe the feet towards the hands and then drop those knees on the outside of the, on the arms. And then shifting onto the balls of the feet, shifting onto the hands, coming into crow from our wide-legged forward fold. Bakasana. Breathing in and out. Staying in your crow for maybe 5 breaths. Being mindful. And now we're going to slowly come out of crow whenever you're ready, just like we came into it. So we can lower down the feet. Lift those sits bones to the sky. Now heel toe your feet nice and wide. Maybe they point out, maybe they point forward. Bend the knees, inhale to stand. Let's try that again. Maybe rolling out the shoulders. We know what's coming now, maybe moving those arms out. Inhale, reach for sky, send that sits bones back. Exhale, folding forward. Place the hands underneath the shoulders. Maybe you bring your toes wide, wide, wide so that head comes forward towards the ground. Bending the elbows, and then when you're ready, bring the feet together. Pausing with the knees on the triceps. And then exhale. Flying into Bakasana. Breathe in and out. And now from here, let's come into Malasana. So we'll lower the feet just behind the wrists. Exhale, drop the sits bones, drop the buns, hands to the heart. And pause. Inhale, let's rise together. Exhale, bring arms to the side, hands to the side. Inhale. And we'll exhale. Maybe you're in the middle of the mat like me. Let's come all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, step it back, plank pose. Exhale, send the hips to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in. And now exhale, let's come into our pigeon on our stomach. So the right knee towards that right wrist. Maybe lower down the shin and the foot. You can bring that left knee to the ground. And this time maybe, rather than folding over that leg, let's come onto our blocks. I'm gonna drop into that hip. And we'll be here with the heart lifted for just a couple breaths and we'll ease our way down. Now, if this pigeon doesn't feel good for you, come onto your back. And we'll, on our back, it's that figure 4, kind of like we did at the beginning. Well, exactly what we did at the beginning. So come onto your back if you don't want to be on your stomach. Otherwise, let's keep the heart lifted for just a couple breaths. Then we're going to slowly lower down. Try to keep that right hip maybe lifted just to explore that sensation with it not folded over on the ground. And then we'll lower down just a little bit. Couple breaths here. Now let's lower down a little more. Breathe in. And then exhale, lifting the heart. Lowering the hands, curl the toes under. Lift the knees, step it back. Let's find our Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3-legged downward facing dog. Lower the right foot. around the feet. And then we'll exhale, draw that left knee towards the left wrist. Lower it down, lower the right knee. Let's lift the heart, finding length in the front of the body. For just a couple breaths. Do this on your back. Be noticing those hip flexors. When you're ready, you can lower down a little more. Maybe you want to go all the way to the ground already and not like ease into it. Kind of like I'm giving the option of today. So, it's your practice. Do what you want to do. When you're ready, you can go down however far you want. Let's plant the hands underneath the shoulder area. Lifting the heart, curl the toes of the right foot under, lift that left knee, step the left foot up to the sky, three-legged downward facing dog, and then lower that left foot. Bend the knees, lower the knees, and then send yourself over to one side, and then come into a seated. Send our legs long in front. Maybe you have your strap on you. You don't have to have your strap. It's the same idea that we were doing earlier, coming into our heron pose. So keep the left leg long and straight, bend the right knee, and then we'll lift that right leg up, kind of recline back just a little, straighten that leg, and you can bring your hands to your calves or the back of the leg, or maybe you find your foot. Always an option to use your strap if you want. Maybe press into the ball of the foot. Reach the right heel, that heel of the foot out. Heron pose. Breathe in. Maybe you bring that left hand to the calf, hang on tight. Left hand to the foot, maybe we can twist to the right, opening up. Exhale, bring the hand to the foot. Bend the knee. Extend that leg long, lifting the shoulders over the hips. Maybe rock it out, shake it out. And then bend that left foot, or left leg, finding the foot, extending the leg long. Wherever your hands are, or their foot, calf, let yourself be there. And then when you're ready, a couple more breaths. And we'll bring that right hand to the foot. Open that left hand behind us. Pressing into the hand through the heel. And now exhale, bring the hand back towards that leg. Bending the knee, sending the leg long. Finding our shoulders in space, feeling our back, our sits bones. And then we'll bend our knees, heels to the earth, palms up to the sky or towards the legs. Rock it back, finding Navasana. And then we'll extend the legs long, the head towards the front of the mat, lowering down. And exhale, Shavasana. Maybe in your Shavasana you want to bring a happy baby into your practice, or reclined butterfly. Moving with the prana and following the prana in your body. Dropping into Shavasana whenever you're ready. Relaxing the body. And softening around the edges. Let's count down from 3. 2. And 1. And whenever it feels right, you can press up to a seated position. Maybe when we get to that seated position, bringing hands to prayer, maybe moving our wrists around in prayer pose. Rolling the shoulders. We'll press those thumbs against the sternum, maybe feel the beating of our own heart. Let's exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Namaste.